Hey, what's up friends, family, and everybody else? So today I'm surprisingly not opening up Pokemon cards because today I actually have the newest DC set from HRO, which the DC HRO trading cards are quickly becoming one of my favorite sets to collect. I do collect sports cards, some basketball, some football, mostly soccer, and then I do collect Marvel cards as well as some Star Wars cards, and then of course now these DC HRO cards. And honestly, it's probably now my favorite set to collect even when compared to Pokemon, just because there are a few distinctions or a few things that HRO does to separate itself from some of these other trading cards, especially like the non-sports trading cards. So here I have 3 of the 2-pack hangers. They also have 4-pack hangers, they have an 8-pack starter box, and of course they have a booster box, which is similar to the Pokemon booster boxes, except that they actually come with 24 packs instead of 36. So yeah, like I said, I really love these HRO DC cards, and looking forward to opening some more of these. I have opened some of this Chapter 2 already, so this is their second of their main set. They did release another set called an event set, which they released at Comic-Con back in July, and then they actually ended up selling whatever remaining packs they had on their website. So technically this is only their second set. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with these trading cards, they're actually pretty sweet because they're not just physical trading cards, they're also NFTs. So for each of the physical cards that we pull out of these packs in here, we're also going to be getting an identical digital copy of it that we can redeem on the HRO app or website by scanning the QR codes on the back of each card. And here you can see kind of what the QR code is going to look like. And that's where things get pretty interesting, because once you've redeemed the digital copy of your card, there's actually a lot of things you can do with it. You can trade it, you can sell it on the HRO app, you can transfer it out to Immutable X and sell it for Ethereum, or you can even use it to compete against others. And the way that kind of works is that each card you scan in has a predetermined score or value to it based on its rarity and mint number. Kind of like Pokemon cards, there are common and uncommon cards, but the naming convention for the rarer cards is a little bit different. So I have actually opened up a bunch of this set already, so let me move these boxes out of the way and pull some of the cards over here. And so let me kind of get them organized in order. So for HRO, it goes common. Right here is a common card, then it goes uncommon, superior. Let me move these up a little bit. So we got common, uncommon, superior, and then after that it is your epics. So that is an epic card. Legendary and mythic. So there we have basically the 6 different rarity classes in the HRO DC cards. And another thing to point out is that all epics, legendaries, and mythics are going to be hollows, and all the other cards are going to be non-hollows. And in every single pack, unlike Pokemon, every single pack is going to have one hollow, at least one hollow, at the very back. So you're always going to get at least an epic, if not, hopefully a legendary or a mythic, right? But anyways, when it comes to the scores for these cards, the uncommons will get you more than the commons, the superiors are worth more points than the uncommons, and then legendaries are going to be worth more than epics, and so on. But like what I already said, mint numbers also play a factor into the points that you're awarded when you scan in the cards. Basically, each physical card has a set quantity that has been printed. For example, the mythics are the most rare, and only 1,000 copies of each of the cards have been printed, and each of those are numbered on the very bottom. You can see right here from 1 to 1,000. So a mythic card that is minted number 1 will be worth more in the HRO points system than a mint number 465, like this Superman mythic right here. And HRO will actually award people based on their scores on the leaderboard. Most of the rewards are digital prizes, but they do also give away physical prizes, which is actually pretty sweet. And not all of the rewards are based on your position on the leaderboard. You can also be rewarded based on completing certain parts of a set or collecting certain cards, which is actually pretty sweet because it means that you don't have to go really hard on collecting and still you can get some rewards. So for example, they recently handed out some rewards for Wonder Woman Day just a few days ago, and the rewards for that was basically they were giving out free digital only packs, so packs only in the app, for holding on to certain Wonder Woman cards. And it was really awesome. Some people got a lot of those packs, like several hundred. I got like 18 of those packs because I only had 18 of the Wonder Woman cards that you needed in order to be rewarded those digital packs. But still, it's an awesome reward, you know, that I did really nothing to deserve aside from buying the. Well, I say nothing to deserve, but that's not really untrue. I mean, I've invested in their sets and their cards and stuff. But I mean, you won't get anything like that with any other set or trading cards out there, right? Pokemon's not going to suddenly give you a bunch of free digital stuff or even physical rewards just because you bought a ton of cards from them, right? And of course, these rewards do a good job of incentivizing people to collect, trade, and buy, which helps with the value of the digital cards. I mean, for me, when it comes to Pokemon cards, I'm straight up just a collector, but I do sell a lot of my duplicates, mostly so that I could get some of my money back. And, you know, one of the things that I rely on the most is selling common and uncommons in bulk, like on eBay and stuff. And so one of the problems with the bulk there for common and uncommon cards is that these days, those cards are worth pennies, you know, maybe 2 to 3 pennies per common or uncommon card. And that's pushing it, really. Sometimes you're going to get less than 2 pennies per common or uncommon. So, you know, it's a lot of cards that you're selling for very little value. And what's really nice about the hero cards is that the common and uncommon cards at a minimum sell for like 20 to 30 cents. And if you get lucky and you pull a low mint number, like say a mint like 1 through 900, so 3-digit mints, you know, those are going to go for more than just 20 to 30 cents. In fact, you can sell some of those lower mint numbers for hundreds of dollars, even though it's an uncommon or common card. And you're definitely not going to get that with Pokemon. And keep in mind that this is just selling the digital card. You still get to keep the physical one. And that is just amazing that these cards have that kind of utility within them. So that's why I really like it. I could sell a bunch of these cards to get some of my money back, sell them just digitally, and I get to keep all of my physical cards. So for example, this card right here, I was able to sell on their app for $400, just the digital one. And I still have the card right here, obviously, and I'm probably going to get it graded eventually with PSA. And like what I was saying, when it comes to those common and uncommon cards, sometimes you might still get excited, even if you don't pull a good card, you know, in that rare slot, there's nothing that you're too excited about. You might get a low mint number on a common card, and that might excite you just because it's cool to see like a mint number 2 or something like that on your card. Not just because you know the value of the digital one's going to be worth a lot more, but also just because it's nice to have something that you know was printed before the others, and it just looks nice on the card. And if you grade cards like I do, it's going to make it even more valuable when you get that card graded. So for example, this card, like I said, I sold for $400 digitally, but I recently sold an epic, which is, you know, 2 levels lower as far as rarity goes, but it was a higher mint number, and that sold for $450. So it sold for more than this rare mythic card. And you're never going to get anything like that with Pokemon or Marvel or any of those other sets, really. I think about Silver Tempest, which is the most recent Pokemon set, and I pulled the rarest card in that set, which is the Lugia, right? The alternate art Lugia. I pulled that myself. I was super happy. Now that card is probably the most expensive card in the set, and it only sells for $280. And if I wanted to sell it, I'd have to sell the physical card and get rid of it. And I don't want to do that. I like that card and I want to keep it. So it limits the way you can get your money back, which is fine because that's how cards normally are. But the fact that even if I could only sell this card for $100, that's getting $100 back, you know, to repay myself for all that I spent on the set, and still being able to keep the card, that is just insane to me that I can actually do that. It's wild to me, and that's why I love buying this set, because I can reward myself and buy more cards and know that I'm spending a little bit less than I would with any other type of trading cards. So anyways, that was a lot of stuff that I talked about. All that to say that I love this set, and I'm really looking forward to, you know, buying more of their cards. This is Chapter 2. Looking forward to buying Chapter 3, Chapter 4, and so on. So let's go ahead and move these cards aside and start ripping. Okay, so here we go. First 3 packs. Now, you know, I was talking about selling the cards and stuff like that, and how, you know, I sold higher mint number for, or a lower mint number for $450, and then, of course, that mythic card that I sold digitally only sold for $400. Now, all that being said, it's all nice and fine, but keep in mind that the likelihood that you pull a mythic is pretty unlikely, and it is difficult to pull super low numbers. But even then, if you don't get super low numbers, like I said, you can sell some of the cards at least digitally and get some of your money back. All right, so here we go. 2 packs in this. Another thing I do like about the hangers is that you'll get one pack in here that actually has 8 cards versus 7, and it's going to be extra hollow in the back. So that'll be fun to open. Let's see what we get. So first pack for today. Not holding my breath, not expecting to pull a mythic today, but I'd like to see some cool cards that I want with lower mint numbers. And that's another thing is with this set, you might have pulled a card already, and with any other set you might not want to pull a duplicate of that. But with this with these hero cards, you might like pulling that card again because maybe it's one of your favorite cards and you just want a lower mint number. So here we have Daily Planet, a Superman card. This is one of my favorite cards from the set. It's a non-holo, but I still really love it, and I'd love to pull like a 2-digit or even a 3-digit mint number. So hopefully we can do that. So there's Superman, another Superman card, Ocean Master, Black Adam, and the Justice Societies. You can see so far these are all really high mint numbers, so on the app they're probably worth $1 or less. Cyclone, panel number 3, and there's a mint number 6439. Not bad. Pretty sweet looking card. Alright, we'll set that aside. Next pack, so this is the 8 card pack. We're going to have 2 holos at the very end. And I think for this set, each of the different types of packs come with their own special 8th card. So if we look at this hanger right here, it shows you what the 8th card is going to be, and it's going to be different for the 4-pack hangers or for the 8-pack starter packs. The booster packs or the booster boxes don't come with that extra card. So Batman and the Joker, I love this card as well. Each set so far has had what they call inks and pencils, and those are some of my favorites, honestly. So there we got Batman. Looks like he's about to pounce on the Joker. Guy Gardner becomes Red Lantern. Dr. Polaris, Eclipso, Red Tornado, Dr. Fate, and look, we actually pulled a legendary card. So we got Green Lantern, legendary card, pretty nice. And in the back we got, there we have the Justice Society card. So far, best pull right now is a legendary. Not too bad. The legendaries, I forget how many they printed for this set of each of the legendaries, but with the booster boxes, you're basically guaranteed like 3 to 4 legendaries in each booster box. At least that's what I've found so far. Okay, next pack, or next box. 2 more packs in here. I'm just going to start with the 7-pack for each of these boxes, and I'm going to keep this Green Lantern right here because it's a pretty cool card. Alright, starting off with Green Arrow. Harley Quinn, that's not a bad mint number. The low thousands it's always good to have, and you're going to get higher scores for them in the app. Batman, I love this card, kind of a classic looking art style. The Joker, Lightning Strikes, Black Adam and the Justice Society, and another panel number 4. Okay, next booster pack. This is the 8-card one, so we already know that the last card is going to be that Justice Society one, but hopefully we'll get a higher mint number. Okay, Kalibak, Batman, I love this one too. Orm fights the Justice League. I think it's actually pronounced Kara, but I always say Kara, and I ended up naming my daughter after Supergirl, so Kara is my daughter's name. We got Atom Smasher, another Atom Smasher, and we got another panel card. Let's see what the last one is. Of course, the Justice Society, and a horrible mint number right there, but not going to complain. This is the first time I've actually opened the 2-pack hanger, so it's my first time getting these Justice Society cards. Alright, and last hanger box right here is only 2 more packs. Alright. Oh, there we go, Red Hood. Ragman. We got Red Lantern again. Batman, I love this pencil drawing right here. Lightning Strikes. Cyclone, and we got the Flash versus Tar Pit. This is a cool looking card. I love the Flash. He's awesome. All right, last pack for today. Let's hope we get a nice mint number. We haven't got any crazy mint numbers or anything like that. But we did pull a legendary, which is pretty nice. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we got Wonder Woman and Superman Embrace. That's more than just an embrace. Dr. Polaris. Orm fights the Justice League. Eclipso, Atom Smasher, Black Adam, and we got Red Lantern Corps. Nice. And the last card, oh, there we go. See, we got a nice mint number right here. So mint number 747. So this is definitely the lowest mint number I have of this card. And I'd say maybe we could sell it for like anywhere from like $15 to $19, and that's just the digital card. Again, I'll say, if you're going into buying these cards, don't go in just purely to invest, because not every box are you going to get like great hits. So go in knowing that, you know, go in the same way you would as if you're collecting Pokemon cards, which is usually you're not going to get your value back. But with this, it's just easier to get some of your money back, because with Pokemon cards, you got to worry about, well, first off, you don't get to keep all your cards if you try to sell some to get some of your money back. But on top of that, you got to worry about shipping and fees. Well, there are fees with the Hero app as well, but I find that the fees are actually less when compared to like eBay or Mercari and things like that. So that's it. That's all I got for today as far as ripping. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know on this channel I only do Pokemon, and so this is my first time showing non-Pokemon cards really, but I just really enjoy these hero cards, and I love DC in all honesty. I'm a big DC fan and Marvel fan, so I enjoy opening cards from those two monsters of franchises. So look forward to opening more of these. If you guys enjoy it, please give it a like, and maybe I'll open more DC cards. If everybody hates on the video, then I guess I'll just stick to Pokemon. That's it. That's all I got. Until next time, you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks. Bye.